Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever time of dimension that you are in. This is your host, Chris. Welcome to Interstellar Frequency.
Okay, this is, a testing of how this sounds, and we'll see how it goes. But all in all, what's crazy is I am sitting in traffic right now, trying to figure out what I'm doing, and I'm talking to myself. No, I'm not trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm driving. Hey, that's a beautiful hawk right there. Hey, guy, what are you doing? You just hanging out? You're a pretty bird. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty bird, man. Full on red tail hawk. Beautiful as hell. So, what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. What to do. I am trying to figure that out. Jesus Christ. I don't know why these guys gotta drive up like this, but whatever. At any rate, I am going to be having a hard time trying to do the show because of the fact that I am not able to pay for the finances on the show. It cost me $360 for the year. I have been trying to keep it free for everyone so that way there's no ads all over my shit. No commercials, no ads, no nothing. And now I'm forced in a situation where I have to put my show on hold because I don't have the $360 to cover the website and to cover the epidemic sound so I can produce my stuff. So therefore, I have a bunch of problems with that. I don't know what's going to happen for my stuff, but I can probably, get in trouble for not having the license because I didn't have the money for it. But, I'd come to think as long as I've been using it for the last 4 years at this point now, even though I downloaded all those different songs, I kind of think I should have the license of that, like, indefinitely, but whatever. That's what I think, but I know the artists need to make their money, and they make money on downloads and stuff. I don't want to ask my show audience that are around the world to help me pay the finances to keep my show like commercial free. Now it makes sense why everybody uses ads to pay for everything, because otherwise they can't do the art unless they do the pay for stuff. The ads, click to pay or whatever, click ad, clickbait or whatever it's called. I'd call it clickbait, but it's not clickbait. The ads are clickbait. But I don't want to do that. And I'm sure the hell I'm not going to do that. So if I have to shut my show down, I'm going to have to shut my show down. Just so that way I can pay for it when I can pay for it and then start the show back up. Obviously, I'm not doing a show every single week because, one, it's harder than hell to try to turn around and do a recording because they took that away from me. So it's almost like as if there's these forces at work that really, do not want me to put my show out there. It's like, okay, fine. I guess I'll silence myself, and I'll quit doing it for a while until I can somehow make ends meet to be able to pay for it. That's the route I'm probably going to have to take. And that sucks, but, to each his own. I got to do whatever I got to do. And I'm probably going to have to disappear for a while. I don't want to. I'd rather continue to do a show, but I'm still trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to even do one. If I have to do one by video camera or what the hell. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do a recording, an audio recording in the truck while driving, and have it where it's not so obnoxious sounds of the truck and traffic and blinkers and like, oh my God. If there's some kind of way I could do something, that would be nice, but I don't even know where to go or what to look for. At any rate, I'm rambling on. It sucks. I'm going to lose my website because that's about $180 a year. And I've got, I'm going to lose that for a while until I pay that bill. And I'm going to lose my Epidemic Sound for a while for the licensing on my stuff. So that's going to hurt too, because then, everything has to be licensed nowadays if you want to be out in public anymore. So that sucks. And I just am not going to do straight up, like, I could probably get away with some music that I have, but one way or another, somebody's going to be like, you can't do that. I guess that's what happens when you produce. Any rate, I have a donate page on the website, Interstellar Frequency, donate. For those, it goes straight to me. It goes to Square, which I set up a Square account just for this reason. So that way it has its own little credit card thing from Square, so any money that comes into the show goes right back to the show, so that way it's self-funding. At least that's what I was hoping for. It's been my fault for not turning around and asking for help to keep the show going, because I felt that was very wrong to ask for help and money-wise, because I feel that it should be free. But if it's going to come down to the point where it's either going to be ads on my show to keep my show going, or it's going to be me paying for it, I would choose me versus ads, because I will not do ads. If I have to shut my show down, I'm going to have to shut my show down. And that really sucks. $360, man. That's almost like, it's almost $1 a day, man. This is 365 days. It's like $1 a day practically. It's like, damn. That's all it costs to run the show? $1 a day? And I can't even spare $1 a day. That's where I'm at. I should try that one day, but that's not going to happen. Society doesn't work that way, but so anyways, this is what's going on. I am going to go on hiatus for a while because of the fact that I don't have the finances to keep the show going, number one. Number two, it's been very difficult to try to even get a recording done on the fly and in the truck, bouncing around. And I'm sitting in bumper traffic right now going like, I'm going so slow that it's not even picking up how fast I'm going. That's how slow I'm going. I'm going half the speed of smell right now. And so yeah, I'm going to be on hiatus unless some miracle happens that somebody hears this somewhere around the world and says, oh my God, and they turn around and donate money before the 15th, I think, is when everything goes into effect. 15th or 16th. I think my first part of my stuff is on the 15th of this month of May, and then the rest of the other stuff of the website and everything is going to be towards the end of the month, like the 28th or something like that. So there again, if you get this message and you hear me talking about this, it would so much help keep the show going, and I would much, much appreciate it. And I imagine everybody else out there that listens to this, whoever you are, would love to continue to have it and be able to have access to it and keep everything going, and have this little digital space that I have that I've been renting out. And it would be nice that if those of you out there know someone that could help donate, $1 or $2, I don't care, just something to keep the show going, that would really be helpful, because I'm not doing ads. And if it's okay, I understand I understand the economy, I understand everything. So if nobody does, it's no harm, no foul to me. Right now it's just survival. There's the other buddy of the hawk. It's survival right now. Survival of trying to just stay alive. Be a robot sitting in traffic of a human blood cell going down a body of water. That's what this feels like right now. Oh my God. Anyway, go to the Interstellar Frequency website, go to donate. It pops up another page that goes to Square, which is the transaction base for the credit cards and stuff like that, if you're able to donate, which I think Square does others too, but credit card would probably be the fastest and easiest way. $360 is what it's needed to keep the show going. So if you guys are able to help, great. That's phenomenal and fantastic, and we keep on moving, trucking right along, and we keep vibing these frequencies. If not, I get it, I understand. And then, you'll catch me some later date and time when things are able to make happen. Maybe we'll make it happen some way, somehow. Who knows? There might be a millionaire that would donate. That would be cool, too. I can wish, right? One can think. Or one would think. No, I don't. I just want $360 just to keep the stuff going. That's all I want. Keep this show going. Keep it going for everyone to benefit from it. Any rate, go to the Interstellar Frequency website, interstellarfrequency.info. At the top, it says donate. There's even a banner there that says something about it, so you click on the banner to help donate, keep the show going. It's in blue at the very top of the page. Click on that. It will turn around and get you right over to the Square location, so you guys can help keep the show commercial free and keep everything going. I much appreciate it. And then I can continue to keep spreading it among all the different 25 different platforms that it's on. 27. I think it's 27 platforms now. So I would much be appreciated on that, and I imagine others would be too. So, and in this last episode that I had done, I can't believe how many plays are going through there. It's like, wow, that's a lot. So, anyway, I'll just giving you an update on what's up and see where we go and see what happens. And you guys are able to help, that's great. If you can't, I get it. And then you'll catch me in another time of dimension and space of time and dimension, whenever that may be. So we'll talk again soon someday. Thanks. Bye.
This is Interstellar Frequency. End of transmission.
Studio Stargazer.